What do you have for breakfast? Eggs and toast? Yeah. I'll make it for you right now.
Just another sunny day in Southern California. It's where the people came to play.
What, you wanted the condo instead?
That is in no way mean by default that I prefer the condo with 2 kids.
Come and see what you've been missing on a little slice of heaven. It's the only place we're living. It's that West Coast.
So if you're a parent, you know what I'm talking about. And if you're not a parent, then this is what to expect. So it's not that we're not grateful. I truly am grateful for what we have. 2 kids, wonderful kids. It's amazing, actually. It's truly a blessing. All I'm trying to say is that life is hectic right now, and it's not going to get any easier. As we go down the road, we're going to have a lot more responsibilities. The kids are going to grow up, and there's a lot of expenses, a lot more people to count on us, and just so much going on. And I know it's probably the same for you. Whether you have kids or not, things aren't going to get any easier as you go on. So I would like to say, use your time to your advantage. Start investing into real estate now or something. Just start thinking about your future. Because, like I said, things get crazy. So I know right now, during a pandemic, is probably not the best time to talk about retirement plans, especially if you're concerned about your job security, or you don't have a job right now, or you're out of work. It's a tough time for everyone. I think the most important thing right now is to stay healthy and safe. Just try to get through this time. But as you get past it, please start thinking about your future, because it's not going to get any easier in life. So any kind of effect that you do today is going to make a huge ripple effect down the road in 25, 30 years from now. And it's easy to really get started. How I got started, you know, I bought my first pre-construction condo when I was in, I think it was 2005, and I kept buying them. And it was just easy to do it. I mean, really, all you have to do come up with is your 20% down payment, but staggered over a period of a year and a half. And during the pandemic, what builders are doing is that they're stretching out the deposits up to 4 years, even 5 years. So all you have to do is 5% per year until you get your condo in 2024 or 2025, if you start today. And then you worry about getting a tenant then. You worry about getting your mortgage then. Yeah, sure, rates might go up a little bit, but at the same time, are you ready to make that move right now? It's easier said than done to make such a big financial move during a pandemic right now. At the same token, there are ways to win in this market today. Let's just say you live in the outer suburbs, in the outer regions of Toronto, in the GTA, where property values have just skyrocketed. They've gone through the roof. Now's a good time to refinance your home or get a line of credit. Start talking to a mortgage broker. Start talking to somebody that can help you take some equity out of your home and put that capital to good use, and just let time work its magic. You put something down, plant another seed, you break all off. Basically, it's like a tree. You have a tree, you planted a tree a few years ago, now you have this big awesome thing, and it's grown to this big beautiful tree that you had no idea, because all of a sudden people are fighting over buying that tree, and it's just grown so big and you don't even know that. So imagine taking one piece of fruit off that tree, taking a seed out of that, planting it somewhere else, and letting that little thing grow. And over the next 25 years, you don't even notice it. And then when it's time to retire, your kids need to go, you know, they graduate from school, they're going to school, you can somehow pay for that education because you have that extra tree. I don't know, it's a terrible analogy. You know what I mean though. At the end of the day, it's hard to take equity out of your own home to retire off of, because you'll need somewhere to live. But it's not that hard if you're currently working and you have some runway in your life to be able to take some of that equity out, move it somewhere else, let that grow, and then your future self or your future kids will be able to appreciate that and thank you for that down the road, because you made some smart moves 25 to 30 years ago. So I think eventually we'll get over this pandemic. Things will kind of get back to normal, whatever normal looks like. We're going to have a downtown again. Things are going to be booming, and you'll look past this and you'll think, thank goodness I did it. It was tough, but I did it. And here's the opportunity. I took the time out and I did it. So a couple ways to take advantage of this market right now. We talked about the suburbs and the GTA have just rising through the roof. Refinance that, take some of that equity out, as long as you can make the payments. And actually you should be able to make the payments because interest rates are lower. They're super low. It's like pretty much free money. So it might even cost you the same amount of payments to borrow more money, which is kind of crazy and kind of weird. But this is how you use leverage to your advantage. Break a little seed off that tree and just plant it somewhere else. And then next thing you do is just manage it and just keep on waiting and let it grow. And I tell you, it'll be a good life. Take care. Until next time, I'll see you then.